Hey, you guys. So, I wanted to chat with you a little bit about how I do my pod parties. Really want to inspire you guys to get organized with your events and with your host and really just maximize the return. People want to get their hands on stuff. It really helps to also not overwhelm people. So, I can't wait to show you. Okay, so hold on, let me turn my camera around. Okay, so pod parties. This is something that I've started doing early this year. And oh my gosh, it's been super duper effective. And people are now wanting to host pod parties, and they've never ever wanted to have a Scentsy party for me ever. So this feels like a win, right? Okay. So first things first, I found these fun Ziploc bags at TJ Maxx. They were very, very cheap. I think a 3 or 4 pack was maybe $1.99. Okay, but you could also, if you didn't have these, you could just use the plastic bags that come with your Scentsy orders. Rub and smell stickers come in these. All kinds of Scentsy products are shipped in these, and I just like to recycle them and find better uses for them. So these would be fantastic. In here is a demo fan diffuser. Hold on, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Go, 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 go. Okay, in here is a wall fan diffuser. I'm sorry, just a fan diffuser and a tester pod, one tester pod. And whichever tester pod I put in there, I do not have to put the tester for it because they're already getting to smell it. Does that make sense? Okay. Only the testers for pods are in here. So basically all I did was come to the catalog, look on the back, find Scentsy pod, and I put one aloe water and cucumber, one Amazon rain, and just go down the pod list and put in the testers that pods are available in. Okay, there's the little plug-in thingy. Okay, this may be the most important part, well, kind of, one of the most important parts of my pod parties is this. And all that I've done is take a flyer off the website, off of our team page as well. And I've laminated it so that it's, I don't know, maybe hopefully durable. This one has been around, you guys. I seriously, I can tell that it's been used, but that's great. That means it's been making me money. Okay, so I put this in here because I want them to know that maybe that I was out of the tester, or maybe I had lost the tester, weathered leather. I actually don't usually put a weathered leather one in here because pretty obvious what leather smells like, right? Another one that I sometimes don't put in is, hold on, there's one, baked apple pie. I don't usually put a baked apple pie tester in there just because pretty much everybody knows what baked apple pie tastes like. I mean, smells like. Okay, and then why the fancy background? So all I do is I love to go and just find fancy paper and run it through my printer. And so I was just trying to pick up on the gold and the gold. And so I just found a paper and printed it on the back and then laminated it so it's a little bit more durable. Guys, this is so easy. All I do is, of course, I have my phone number back here, and then on the bag, my phone number is there as well. I give this to them for 2 to 3 days. That's all it takes, 2 to 3 days. Most of the time they will call me and they'll say, hey, one of my girlfriends here at work wants to know, can she just buy this? And I'm like, well, sure. That's fine. And so I'm totally fine. I don't usually get these back because somebody wants to buy them. I mean, and I give them the free tester if they do buy it on site. And then also to everybody, just text me their order. So instead of giving order forms, instead of doing catalogs, nope, this is all I give them, this pack. And then they just have their friends text me so that I have their contact information. I'm doing all the checkout for them So it is super easy breezy for my customers. And I'm already getting them to their friends and their family. Let's just say a nurse takes this and she's passing it around at the nurses station. The nurses are texting me their orders and they're making sure that they tell me the name of their friend, of course, because I have multiple of these and they circulate in different cities. Even I mail these out. Super effective. And then when the lady is texting me her order, she's like, hey, this is Angela. I work with Martha. She has your pod party and I want to place an order. Is there any way I can get 2 of these? And then normally they'll just take a picture of this and they'll circle which ones they want. That's usually how people do it. And then I'm like, sure, here's your checkout link. I usually send them to PayPal, or my favorite is Venmo. And then I'll say, hey, while I've got you, would you like to borrow the pod party after Martha's finished with it? And then maybe you can get your future orders for free or half price. And they almost always say yes. So my goal is to not get this back. My goal is to constantly have it in rotation, going different places, different businesses, even different cities. Okay? Because see, whoever's texting me, they've already seen how easy this was. And so it's so simple to try to get them to do one because they're already like, wow, all I had to do was text this number and I'm done. And so anyway, that's an idea. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. This is my pod parties. They are very effective. I would say probably I average about $600-700 a month just from these circulating. I have 3 sets of these. They rotate in different cities. Like I said, I rarely get them back. My phone is always blowing up with pod party orders. And it's just so simple. And I didn't even have to have a full tester set. So I hope this inspires you guys to do pod parties yourself. Yes, you do have the investment of getting your tester in there. Could you do a pod party without this part? Absolutely. But there's something really cool about them seeing this, holding it, feeling it, turning it on. It really helps to sell the concept. And so I wouldn't skip this part. Use your free and half price rewards yourself when you play hostess one day to get some of these. I think you'll be really, really, really glad that you did. And you'll see a return on it almost immediately when you start doing these pod parties. All right. Bye, you guys.